Hope I'm in the frame here. Hey Dennis, greetings from Brownwood, Texas to Roanoke, Virginia, the outskirts thereof. It's good to talk to you, you know, great to know you. Of course I'm going to fall apart, not knowing what to say now that the camera's on. So anyway, you asked me to show you my gear, and I've been trying to get around to that, around a lot of things, and so I'm going to narrow it down in this one deal here I'm doing, and just show you all my strats, knowing that you're a strat guy and everything. So you know, I was going around about my pink strat that I got, the pink Squire strat, when when I've had a pink strat. I mean, this is a Tokai. Whether you've heard of that or not, I'm not sure if that's in the picture or not. I got this back in about 1986, new, and then they got this crap suit out of them by Fender, and they're defunct or something. Anyway, it's a great strat. I'll attempt to show what it sounds like. I'm playing through my Marshall Class 5 amp. Here's my effects. I don't have any of them on at the moment. I'm using the Vox AC30 simulator on this Line 6 Pod XT Live, plugged into the Marshall, which eats all effects the way Debbie eats Dallas or whatever, you know. So anyway, who knows? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. So anyway, here's how it sounds on my favorite pickup, which is always the bridge pickup, because it's the most gangliest, obnoxious sounding pickup, you know, on most guitars. I'm not disturbing the neighbors yet. Let's see if I can do so. Middle pickup. Of course I'm going to fall apart and forget how to play guitar now that the camera's on here and stuff. I'm going to engage my swollen pickle. So I thought I'd tell you what it was, so you wouldn't be, you know, put off when I told you that I was going to engage my swollen pickle. You know, I don't mean it like that, you know, and I'm not that way, so don't even worry, you know. All right. I mean, I can't even have sex with an ugly woman, so I mean, how the hell am I going to have sex with a man? So, all right. So anyway, swollen pickle. This is. I'll turn off the amp sim on this, I guess. This may be my favorite distortion pedal. It's a Tech 21 Oxford pedal, and it's supposed to be an orange amp simulator, even though Orange makes several kinds of amps with several different kinds of power tubes and stuff. So I don't know what they mean. So, but anyway, here it is engaged. It'll sound all fakey unless you dial it in just right. Come on. Hey Dennis, maybe I'll show you our basic recording setup, Okay, I got like an Octava condenser mic, and I've got a, where is it? Samson condenser mic on the drums, and I've got like a PV bass mic, if you can see it, on the bass drum. And then I got the bass drum routed to this Joe Meek processor, which makes everything sound British somehow. And then for this, I've got the Behringer for feedback suppression, and I've got the DBX compressor for levels. I don't have any compression engaged on it because this thing has compression built in that you can engage and disengage at will and stuff. So I've got the lead in from the bass drum coming from the British box is plugged into channel 3 here, and then I've got the just for analog, Dookie or whatever, I've got like the two condenser mics hooked up to a analog mixer just to dookie up everything, and then I've got those leads out to the compressor. That's where I have the limiter going on and stuff, and then I've got those two outs going out to that. That's what these are, and then this is the guitar mic. So I'm being pretty generous, aren't I? Giving Brian Pigment, aka Eric, 3 mics, and I only get 1 mic. Oh, that's cool though, because anyway, onto the Strat in question, which was what the subject was supposed to be. Got this in 1986, thereabouts. Yeah, because I remember it was right around the time that the space shuttle, the first one, exploded and stuff. All right, it still has the stuff I glued onto it. I've sold it before and then rebought it like 5 years later before and stuff, and the guy never removed anything. Some mummy I cut out of Omni magazine, I remember, and it's still there, a Captain Crunch kid, and then a comic book thing. Actually, he added that. I didn't add that. I don't even know what it is. An eyeball. Of course, I'm big on eyeballs for some weird reason. Oh, and also, I've got eyeballs on the back of it so that if I'm ever on stage with this guitar, I can like turn the guitar, turn this guitar's back to the audience and look at the audience with my guitar. Isn't that a trip? Okay, this is a made in Mexico Strat actual fender on the decal and everything. Look at the pine green color, It's a good guitar. Alright, now this would be what you would think would be my best Strat. It's a proper American standard Strat. The one that costs like $1,000, And it sounds like maybe 2% better than my Squier, Would you believe that when I moved and then I got it back out and plugged it in, that it makes no sound? like there's something wrong with the electronics, and it's like a $900 guitar, you know. I'll get it fixed one of these days. Oh, I'm right next to the Cyber Champ I told you about. That'll be for later, maybe. Now here's another Tokai Strat that I found in a pawn shop for $100 back around 92 or 93. It was like $100 and something, and I bought it. Now it's in the same shape as the previous guitar I just showed you, and that all I get from it when I plug it in is a big hum, you know. So I'll get it fixed eventually. This is supposed to be a 50s Strat, and the pink Tokai is supposed to be a 60s Strat. Okay, now this is a Squire that I picked up. Could have been 2000 or so. In galactic purple. And of course it's such a cool color that, you know, nobody wanted to buy it, you know, because most people are squares and stuff. Plays well, nothing wrong with it. I think it costs $200, $250. Great guitar. I put ants all over it for some reason. I'll take them off. Alright. Reading glasses because I'm 52. Here's another Squire. I got it around 99, I guess, before 2000. Really cheap guitar, but sounds great. Because I like Sonic Youth. Maybe you should check them out. They use strange guitar tunings, and I've got this one. And I used to really be into that. I'm not into that as much as I was, but I still am sometimes. I want to show you what I've got this tuned at. Let's see. Hello, tuner. Like, for instance, I've got 3 A strings in a row right here, like a retard, you know. All right. D, G, B flat, B, G, A flat. What kind of a tuning is that, you know? All right. I got the Oxford pedal engaged into the Marshall. That was the bridge pickup. Here's what the mid pickup sounds like. Just try to imagine somebody who knows how to play guitar is doing this. Neck pickup. You can tell how much more output the bridge pickup has on this. It's a humbucker. Anyway, I wanted to show you it. Alright, Brother Dennis. This one is a 2007-ish made in Mexico Strat. It also has humbuckers. It's not the same one as previously. It kind of resembles it. Well, the previous one had a maple neck. It's got a burgundy finish. I really would have rather have had Arctic white or something, you know, but it's the color of like a real estate salesman's shoes or something. But I like it. You know, it's got a good sound. Okay, there's James Dean, and then there's a butterfly, you know, FL''I. Aren't I funny? close-up of the Vox AC30 I got like a year and a half ago for about $1,000. Limited edition red. Anyway, you can jumper the cables, you know, which I do. And Marshall JCM 600. I'd never heard of it either until I saw it, and bought it for like $400, if you can imagine that, and it still works. Nothing wrong with it, you know. Now here's the PV6505 Plus, you know, which is the amp I use if I ever want to like get mellow, you know, and do some like Glenn Campbell type stuff or something. And close up of the Marshall Class 5. It's supposed to be a mini plexi, and I'll buy that, you know. It doesn't have its own distortion unless you turn it way up. Anyway, this is supposed to be about Strats. So anyway, here's my 70s Strat. Ah, my battery's getting gay on me. Oh well, I gotta cut this off. End of video. I'll continue it later.